Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shabba-dabby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. And the camera is on. Hi guys, nice to see Dog again. Today we are going to do a question and answers. So last week I asked all of you to do your best and give me all of your questions, and you guys are awesome. And we have questions that I can answer. I guess I could have figured out my own questions that I could answer, but I don't think that would have been as fun or as relevant to you guys. I think it would have just been mostly about ice cream. What kind of flavors of ice cream? How I like to eat ice cream, slow or fast? Do I really anticipate the melting process and stress about it, or do I make it part of the experience of said ice cream eating? But I don't think you're really into that. So I think your questions were a much better idea. So let's dive into them and see what we get. So the first question is, nice, what was your first song that you wrote for everyone? And it was Make Me Your Meat. Yeah. I actually posted a sample of it on many of the sites I was on, and it got a lot of good positive feedback, so I kept going with it. And it was one of my first songs that I debuted in NIIC, the EP. Yeah, which you can check out on Bandcamp and SoundCloud and everywhere. Yeah, that was definitely the first song I wrote, and as you all know, not the last. Are you planning on doing more rock covers or more rock themes in your music? Yeah, well actually, I want to bring it all back together. You know, when I started with NIIC the EP and Unleashed, it was very electro pop. A lot of synths that I built myself with the help of samples and my own works that I fine-tuned. But as I got on with more recent albums like Instinct and Beast, I brought in a lot of rock elements, a lot of more heavy electric guitars. But honestly, I want to kind of bring them all together in a giant twister and really see where that gets us. I think the best thing to do for my next album coming out this year, which will be a full-length album, will be to bring everything that we've had so much fun with so far all into the same mix. Basically, my idea of this next album is a giant cake of a bunch of flavors. You know, you might think it tastes weird at first. You might think if they can do it, but more about if they should do it. So yeah, I'm always doing new covers, and there will definitely be some rock ones in there as well. Also, just basically, whenever I listen to new music, new for me anyway, I get really excited, and I like to cover a lot of it. So it's really more kind of sporadic, and I just want you all to listen to what I'm listening to, and see if it pokes an interest for you. But yeah, as always, the rock's gonna keep on going, the electropop's gonna keep on going, and it's all gonna come together full circle in my newest album coming this year in a few months, which I'm really excited about. Yeah. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that with me. Very nice. How did Paws to the Walls come about? Have you guys listened to Paws to the Walls? That's awesome. Yeah. Paws to the Walls was a really fun song I wrote in 2014? Yeah. It was right before Instinct. Yes. Yeah, it was? Yeah. The artwork was actually a raffle. I decided to include everyone in on. The artist of the actual artwork was Lady Rain, who is guest of honor at Philadelphia this year, coming in August 2017. Guest of honor, also the artist of that album art. So there was kind of a raffle for that. But I really wanted, that was the focus of it all, was I wanted this really cool artwork collaboration, bringing a lot of people together in on that artwork that she would design, and not only just have that artwork, but have it pinned with a song that I wrote myself. So yeah, that's how it came about. Basically, it was a collaborative idea to get an artist to do artwork for a single that I would be bringing out based on many different people who would participate in this raffle and win the raffle. And their characters would not only be drawn on the artwork, but would also be talked about in the song. And I actually put a simpler version on the album, Unleashed, simply because it was a really long song, which was fun in itself, but I think for an album, I think we wanted to shorten it down to and have two different versions for everyone to enjoy. It was a really cool way to get everyone in on the action, and we're continuing to do more things like that in the future, so stay tuned. Did you buy your costume or did you make it yourself? No, two people did all this magic for me. I like to say I'm a green dog, but actually I do have two creators. The head was made by Grim Kitty Production. Yes, Grim Kitty. And these hands and these arms you see before you, and a tail, which I will not show you today. Not now, not ever, except for always. They were all made by Sassy Pup Creations. So, head, Grim Kitty Productions, paws, arms, tail, Sassy Pup Creations. Yeah. Indeed. I write the music. These amazing artists do all the other miracles. Yeah. Hey, nice. How long have you been doing this? It's about to be 5 years. I started doing all of this in February, March of 2013. That's when I started. And we've come a long way since then. In the beginning, I was just posting songs on SoundCloud, trying to meet everyone, trying to get people to listen to what I'm doing, like so many musicians out there, and we received a lot of really awesome feedback and a lot of pointers and criticism, and I've taken it all with extreme appreciation, enough that we can continue doing what we're doing, and now we're performing at all varieties of conventions and venues, and I'm performing around the Philly area, so it's all really fun. It's a fun adventure. And I thank everyone for, enjoying the ride with us. This is a fun train. A crazy train, yeah. But really fun that everyone's sticking around. It's so cool. It's so awesome. Yeah, but almost 5 years. 5 years next February. I'm gonna need to pop some champagne for that. Or maybe I should right now. Maybe I'll just go for 1 second and just pop some champagne. We're back on some champagne. Popping some champagne. Champagne is definitely successful, reaching levels of awesomeness. I guess we'll look at the next one. I don't know where my notepad went, but I'm gonna read it from my giant chalkboard behind me. Yeah. It's giant, but I can't actually see what it says. Have you been in any chores? No, that's not. No. Oh yeah. What choirs have you been in? Have you been in any choirs? Oh yeah, choirs, yeah. I've been in choirs. I've been in church choirs. I've been in choirs in music school. But my issue is that while I was in choirs, I was still a green dog, so I really wanted to stand out, which is not really the point of a choir. You have to be a whole body of sound. It's like a bunch of people, but they're like one instrument. Which I never really got, I'm all about like a choir behind me, like Madonna. Like, it's like a prayer where I'm Madonna. And everyone is behind me, accentuating what I'm singing. So that was kind of hard. No, I'm kidding though. I was actually in, I was in a lot of choirs in music school. I wrote for a lot of choirs because I like writing music and stuff. So that was really fun. I even went into some paid choirs, got fired. They said I didn't blend well. But, it's what happens, They move on to other choirs, do more fun things, and then you realize, it was fun. But singing dog is where it's at, yeah. Back then, I was a tenor 2, tenor dose. So it wasn't tenor 1, who was the guys that were ah! I tried to do that. I sing high all the time, but back then, I was more, in terms of a giant group of people, I was all about the tenor 2 life. Tenor 2s forever. That's so crazy. Can I see the ref sheet for nice? The reference sheet? Yes. Here is the reference sheet for nice. Look at him in all his beauty. It's like Madonna and Vogue. Alright, so First you have the beautiful, beautiful nose and muzzle, the very defined chin and ears. That's very beautiful, very nice, okay. So you can take that for your reference. Look at these amazing arms and paws, yes. Very, very pronounced, very strong. This is your reference sheet. You will need this. Take copious notes. Make sure you're looking at every angle. And notice how the light reflects off of my beautiful green subtle fur. This is very important when you are referencing me for any artwork or other reasons that I don't want to know about, because that's pretty creepy. So yes, you've seen my entire reference. This is it. Look at all my angles. Beautiful, protruding, subtle, yet deeply profound, and a little bit curious. Do you have any ideas for a Paws to the Walls music video? I have some in the works. I would like to get one. I think that would be awesome. But if you have any ideas, I mean, shoot them my way. I'd always love to hear what your guys' ideas are. I think, I think that's more fun that way. We can all get in on the action for that. So let me know if you have any ideas. That'd be awesome. But right now I'm thinking like 4 different episodes. One, I'm thinking of a Fresh Prince thing, maybe at least 90s themed, with some fun cutscenes. Definitely something 80s related with a montage. Gonna need a montage. I think something like that would be sweet as well, with special effects, obviously out of budget and out of reality. So maybe something more down to earth would be my number 3 option, which would be something more, something more like in the streets, urban, get everyone together, just a bunch of people in costumes and stuff. That'd be fun. And going down the main street, that'd be sweet. So that's probably gonna be the one that works the most. And number 4 is a shot in the dark. But I think number 4 would be actually getting like a rave club or like a dance hall of some kind, and like having all the lights and stuff, or if they already have them there, and just bring a bunch of people there. Kind of like idea 3, of bringing everyone to an actual like dance venue would be sweet, and then just a bunch of cameras figuring it all out. A lot of post-production. When they say we'll edit in post, idea 4 is we're gonna edit all of it in post. What genre of music do you listen to? That question's weird. Really weird, because I listen to a lot. So it depends on where I am. So first off, I have a massive vinyl collection. And a lot of it is from the 80s. I have Depeche Mode, I have Chicago, I have Journey, and I think from the 70s I have Pink Floyd. And then I have jazz. I have a lot of Barbra Streisand, like pop and jazz. I have a lot of Wynton Marsalis and Quincy Jones and all that, Led Zeppelin and ZZ Top. So it's like I just have like a bunch of so a lot of things from like 80s, 70s, even 60s. I have a lot of like Frank Sinatra and stuff too from even earlier. So it's like I have all that stuff that I listen to, in the morning when I'm at home and stuff. But then when I'm on the road, I listen to a lot of stuff on Pandora. So I listen to a lot of EDM and dubstep and like hardcore electro. So right now I'm listening to a lot of Cruella and I See Stars and Zed. But then I will eventually, want to switch to something else. So then I'll listen to rock and mainly alternative. So I'll listen to a lot of Panic! At the Disco, My Chemical Romance, even though they're not a thing anymore. They're still on Pandora a lot, so I'll check them out. I listen to a lot of the Hush Sound and Fall Out Boy and all that. So I'll get into that area too, and then I'll eventually get tired of that. And I'll switch to country, because why not? Let's do country. And so I'll listen to all that too. So there's just, it's basically, I'm bouncing around a lot of genres. So yeah, it's really like a back and forth as my fluff comes out again. I fight to get back in. So to say I just listen to one genre, it never works out. There's always so much I have, on whether it's streaming from my phone or my vinyl collection. I have a ton, Well, what's awesome is that we have the internet as this giant community. So if you guys find new things that you're listening to, throw them my way. I found that a lot of stuff I've listened to has come from other people, being like, oh, you should check this out. Really cool. So if you guys have any new music that you listened to or found out, it doesn't have to be new per se, but if it caught your eye now, tell me about it. I'm always trying to listen to new things. You know, gotta keep it going, gotta keep it fresh, gotta keep it light, you know, gotta keep it grooving, you know. But yeah, these are some of the questions I've answered this time. Thank you guys for submitting all your questions. If you feel like yours wasn't answered, don't worry. These things take a really long time, you know, not just for me, but for you all to watch. It's really tough, you know, to sit through all of that. So don't worry, this won't be the last one. I think there'll be plenty more, and I'd love to hear all your questions again. And if you didn't get answered, throw it in the next time. You know, why not? You know, I think it's a good idea that everyone hears what we got going on. What we got going on. No, I think it's good. I think it's good. So yeah, thanks guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all your questions. And don't worry, we'll have plenty more coming. We'll definitely have more Q&As in the future. I think as we keep going on with the adventure with the Singing Dog, you guys will have more questions anyway. So I think it's really fun. And you know what? If you had a question and it wasn't answered, but you really want to know the answer, just hit me up. You know, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, all those guys. You can even email me, you know. It's whatever you want. If you really need, if you really feel like, oh, I need to know the answer to this, like, hit me up. I'm on Telegram, I'm on Tumblr, all that stuff. You know, hit me up. I have no problem, you know. Yeah, thanks, guys. Definitely. So, let's dive into them and see what we get. Much like the ice cream I got from Ben & Jerry's, which was mystery flavored, and I was very excited by the result of being chocolate chip pancake mix. Which I don't even know how they even got the flavor for that. It was very, very surprising. I'm a dog, 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 a dog, a dog, a dog. Oh, the camera's on. Hi guys, Nice the Singing Dog here. Thank you so much for checking out my video. There's plenty more where that came from, so be sure to click on the other links and check out what else I have going on. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Guess that's all time I got for